The Bhagavad Gita, often called the Gita, is a sacred text of Hinduism. It's a conversation between a warrior, Arjuna, and his charioteer, Krishna, who is also a divine incarnation. Imagine a battlefield filled with the tension of imminent war. This is where the Gita unfolds, offering timeless wisdom amidst chaos. The Gita is like a guidebook for life. It speaks about duty, action, and the path to liberation. Its teachings are profound yet relatable, offering insights into the human condition that remain relevant even today. Imagine a vast plain, the air thick with anticipation. Two armies face each other, ready for a battle that will determine the fate of a kingdom. This is Kurukshetra, the field of Dharma, a place where a great war is about to begin. Kurukshetra is not just a physical battlefield, it represents the battle within each of us. It's the conflict between right and wrong, duty and desire, light and darkness. It is here, in the heart of this conflict, that the Gita's message unfolds. Dhṛtarāṣṭra, the blind king, sits in his palace anxious to know the fate of his sons. He cannot see the battle unfolding at Kurukshetra, so he relies on his trusted advisor, Sanjaya, who has the gift of divine vision. Dhṛtarāṣṭra's blindness is not just physical, it represents the spiritual blindness that afflicts humanity. He is blind to the truth, blinded by attachment and desire. His questions to Sanjaya set the stage for the Gita's profound teachings. Arjuna, the brave warrior, faces a moral crisis. On one side stand his enemies, but on the other side are his own kin, his cousins, his teachers. He feels torn, overwhelmed by the thought of shedding the blood of his own family. Arjuna's dilemma is a universal one. We all face moments when duty clashes with our emotions. The Gita explores this conflict and offers guidance on how to act with clarity and purpose. Section 5, The Path of Dharma, Action with Detachment. Krishna, seeing Arjuna's despair, begins his divine discourse. He explains that it is Arjuna's duty, his dharma, to fight, but, he must do so without attachment to the fruits of his actions. This is the essence of karma yoga, the path of selfless action. We should fulfill our responsibilities without being driven by desire or the fear of failure. Section 6, The Wheel of Karma, Understanding Our Actions. Krishna explains the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect. Our actions create consequences that bind us to the cycle of birth and death. To break free, we must act with awareness and detachment. Understanding karma is about taking responsibility for our choices. It's about recognizing that our actions have consequences both in this life and beyond. Section 7, Bhakti, the Path of Devotion. The Gita also speaks about Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion. It's about surrendering to a higher power, to the divine presence within us. Through love and devotion we can purify our hearts and attain liberation. Bhakti is not about rituals or ceremonies, it's about cultivating a deep connection with the divine, experiencing the joy and peace that comes from surrender. Section 8, Towards Liberation, the Goal of Moksha. The ultimate goal of human life, according to the Gita, is moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. This liberation comes from realizing our true nature, our oneness with the divine. Moksha is not a distant paradise, it's a state of being, a state of inner freedom that we can experience here and now through self-realization. Section 9, The Gita's Timeless Message, the Bhagavad. Gita's message is timeless and universal. It speaks to the human spirit, offering guidance on how to live a meaningful life. Its teachings on duty, action, devotion, and liberation remain as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. The Gita reminds us to act with awareness, to live with purpose, and to strive for something beyond our limited selves. It's a call to awaken to our true potential, to live a life filled with love, wisdom, and service.